So Michigan State's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. Can he make it to the marker? Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
He's found some room with the 45. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tight end makes the grab.
And there's the tight end, shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Sun Devils offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll use the ground game here. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Michigan State. A fumble return for 6. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead, he took it all the way to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Michigan State, 10. Arizona State, 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They'll run it here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 21. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Sun Devils will send their punt team onto the field.
Punt formation to kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. The pass rush closing in. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Spartans will have to punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's caught downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Here comes a handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
First down for the offense.
The shotgun running play call. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Spartans' offense is on the move now.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Caught over the middle. It's O'Neal.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And, Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell. What a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Spartans will have to kick it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Grab down the middle. It's O'Neal. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often. This excellent receiver is going to bring up second down. And they'll run it with the draw play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Fourth down coming up.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Important second down play coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Running play called on 3rd and short. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And the Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. The short completion of the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. It's a quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a target, and it's complete. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Spartans will try to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Spartans will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Michigan State 20, Arizona State 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Snags the quick throw. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff to the back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day.
Touchdown, Sparty. This offense cannot be stopped.
Touchdown, Michigan State. Number 23 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Extra point.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score. Michigan State 27, Arizona State 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Offense looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 43-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback keeps the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Toss play running right. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff to the back. Breaking tackles.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, ASU. And the defense joins the party with a score. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on third and long. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Spartans will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And their fair catch is made. A smart decision in rainy conditions like this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's O'Neal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He's running out of time here. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Spartans will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Sun Devils moving quickly down the field here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, and picking up the first down.
A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. A quick juke. And the Sun Devils looking to keep this drive rolling. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. We go with a direct snap. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Arizona State. Trying to come all the way back. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good and still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And that will pick up a first down. Spotted at the 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
For the defense coordinator this week, always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. He hands it to the back. A change of direction.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. And the Sun Devils bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide. And the Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the return will be brought down. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. To the end zone, but incomplete. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
The Spartans come up to the line in the hurry-up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Spartans looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll go right back to him on first down. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
34, Arizona State, 23.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time for one more play here in the quarter.
Will take over 1st and 10.
He hands it off from the gun. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
34, Arizona State, 23.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. And the Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Chambers. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Sun Devils keep the football on the move. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They finally corral him at the 1. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And the comeback continues. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Hand off to the single back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape him. Down he goes.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him. He's sacked.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game fall. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the Spartans will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Caught behind the line. It's O'Neal.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. 1st down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep. Going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arizona State offense coming back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackle made him to play at the 29-yard line. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? A quick throw out left, complete. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Single back takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Handoff from the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And that one's straight down the middle.
That makes the score. Michigan State 40, Arizona State 31.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to throw again. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the left side.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And first down for the offense.
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10.
Defense is asleep.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Let's get this.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down.
Second down coming up.
And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
Now third down.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys hitting score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint. But ultimately, that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.